Go back, there was a guy talking about giants back in the day. There may be a few people who listen to this who will know this name, but Matt Eshelman was a guy who ran the Sunday Open Gym sparring when I
Okay.
very first started. And maybe he was gone by 97, 90 at the late. I don't can't
Mm-hmm.
think of the time frame, but a philosophy professor now, and at the time maybe a grad student, but just a really sharp guy. And his boxing, I would say it's the best that I've seen out of somebody. Like I've watched professional boxers train in front of me,
Mm-hmm.
or gone to seminars where it was somebody with that, and you go, okay, well that guy's boxing thing. But as far as just a guy who kind of came out of MKG, his boxing was so sharp, and he was so quick, and he looked
Mm-hmm.
so good, and he was so relaxed, and he fast, and like just that economy of motion, and then that wonderful confluence of skill and talent, and you could see it. Even as somebody new, you were like, oh, I'm looking at something practiced.
Mm-hmm.
And I know enough people who know him. I didn't know him real well. He was an instructor. I was in a couple classes he taught, not a lot,
He
because I didn't
inspired
go
you,
to the
maybe.
Sun.
That's what it sounds
But you
like.
just like watch him and you're like, I want to be able to do it like him.
Yes,
And
sir.
then you listen to people talking about like he never was ever impressed with what he was
Mm-hmm.
putting out. I mean, he was always like, I just got to work on this. I got to keep working on this cross. And it was probably Rick. I don't remember if it was Rick or him, but early on somebody said, one day I'm going to throw one good cross. And that really stuck with me, where I looked at them. I think it was Rick,
Mm-hmm.
where they said, and you're like, well, if yours isn't there yet, how long do I have to do it? And then just be okay with the work.
Yeah,
Like,
brother.
just keep doing it. So there are these times where, like right now, I'm focusing on what I'm focusing on, but I get in and it feels good, and somebody be like, yeah, you look really sharp. You're like, okay, good. I feel like I'm not working on it right now, so it's just kind of sitting in the background, and it should be better. It's not, and I'm okay. I mean, I only have so much energy.
Mm-hmm. That makes total sense to me. And what I say to our students is there might be moments where I think I get it, but that
Hmm.
doesn't mean I can do it. And we need to really look at those. And I understand that. Yeah, good job. You are getting it.
Yeah.
When shit meets the shovel, doing it is just going to be a different piece, right? And
Oh fuck yeah.
that's the part where we're trying to refine and all that. That's
Yeah.
what I hear, anyway.
Well, isn't it the thing where, like, I don't know if you do this with Rick or with Guru Dan, where like you watch a drill and you kind of get it and you're like not sure. I now look at their feet. I don't remember who told me, look at their feet. Like if you're not getting it, you feel like you're getting the shape with your hands of whatever it's supposed to be, and you're still not getting it. Your feet are probably not where they're supposed to be. So I now really focus on that. Where are their feet, and how do I get my feet to a similar shape in space and distance to the person feeding me?
Uh, Absolutely, and I'm smiling right now. I wrote this thing down and actually in our AIM curriculum. And at first, most of the time, as we know, it's upstairs kind of movement, right?
Yeah.
But I
Yeah.
remember Guru Dan teaching Penantukan in St. Louis, and then me trying to do it, and it's not working out 100%,
Yeah.
and then going and asking Sifu Joel about where the feet were. Okay.
Yeah.
And what he said to me, and he was very busy, and there was a lot of people there, and it wasn't mean. But he said, yeah, or you could just move your head. Okay. Yes. Yes. I'm not right. And it was whatever. And like, okay. And I wrote that on
Yeah.
like it's in our piece now
Yeah.
because, right, it's just a move your head. All
Yeah.
right. Because
Yeah.
when you first start, I'm trying to figure out what shape is going on and how this is, right? And then at a later, what I took from Sifu Joel was, kid, you're not there yet. Move your head
Yeah.
today. Move
Yeah.
your head today,
Yeah.
and then right, and then later on,
Yeah.
more skill like a better eye. All of a sudden, the feet. Well, obviously, my head is going to be over my feet,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
But at first,
Yeah.
there's
That's really good. I like that.
too much stuff. So I
Yeah,
love.
you're
I
drinking
mean,
from the firehouse.
yeah, bro.